Hello, inner tubers! Oh, you fuckers have been waiting for this. Check it out, I have a friend with me. This is Teresa. She and I have done lots of fun projects together, and I drafted her to ask me all of your questions because I didn't want to just sit here and go blah, 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 blah. Teresa, what do you think? Are we ready for this? Are they ready for this?
I think they're ready for this. People have waited a long time for answers from GrannyPottyMouth. It's time they hear them.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best. I'll do my very best. Fire 'em at me. Fire 'em at me.
How did you decide to become GrannyPottyMouth?
Well, I didn't decide, actually. It just sort of happened. A friend was giving me a bunch of shit for a thing I did for PETA. She said, how could you say all those things? Those words were just horrible. And I puffed myself up just as big as I could please. And I said, well, I'm an actress. And when I show up, I'm supposed to say exactly what is on the script. Exactly.
So this isn't really you.
Oh, no, wait.
Make it up?
Well, but then after she said that, she said, okay, well, that's fine. I said, I guess my inner GrannyPottyMouth came out. And so that's the other answer to your question, is that I've never been afraid of a few cuss words. But I never, ever use these words for hurtfulness. Never.
And so
it's me.
It's you. It comes from your heart.
Well, fuck yeah.
All right, well,
I have no problem with cuss words.
So personal questions, though, are off limits? Why?
You know, I'm not Kim Kardashian, and I don't trade on, my body or my ideas or the bottle of water that I just bought. I come to this kind of new, and I really like to keep my personal life separate. Nobody needs to know what I ate for breakfast. Nobody needs to know what my politics are. Nobody needs to know what my religion is or any of that. And really, there's enough divisiveness in the world. Don't you think that we can just not talk about that? My personal life is my personal life.
Well, I'm going to have to ask you some personal questions. For example, are you a real grandma?
Absolutely. Being a grandma is the best thing ever because it's all the joy with none of the responsibility.
And what do your grandkids think of this?
That's personal.
Okay.
Actually, my grandsons, I have two grandsons, they're grown men, and they have very, very, very busy lives, and really, this isn't their thing, so they don't worry about it.
Okay.
They're not embarrassed by me, let's just put it that way. I've heard people have written to me, do you kiss your grandsons with that mouth? Well, my grandsons are grown men now. I don't kiss them on the mouth anymore.
All right. Do you have a dog or a cat?
No. I don't have any animals. I don't have time for animals. I don't need an animal. And mostly I don't have time. It started when I didn't have money, and then I didn't have time. And so if you can't feed an animal and you have no time to spend with it, why would you have one?
Only a couple more personal questions.
All right.
What shade of lipstick are you wearing?
It depends on the day. I swear, why is that important?
But people ask you that question.
Oh, I get it all the time. Oh, what brand of lipstick do you use? What kind of makeup do you use? Your skin is so lovely. It's whatever will go with my outfit at the time.
How come you don't vlog your day-to-day, your life?
We've been over that, really. Didn't I just say that?
You did, but it was, one of their questions.
Well, okay, so you're being fair, you're asking everybody's questions. The deal is, I let you in on some things that I do in my life because I think they're universal, but it's nobody's business, and I really don't always look good enough on camera to be vlogging it anyway. I mean, I do my hair for the videos. I don't do my hair to live my daily life.
Clearly, some of their favorite things about you are the fact that you say what comes to your mind and you just lay it out there. But I have to know, what is your favorite cuss word?
Oh, it's fuck. It's fuck because it's so versatile. It's a verb. Don't fuck with that. It's not right. It's an adjective. Oh, everything's all fucked up. It's an adverb. This was so fucking awesome. It's a noun. He's just nothing but a dumb fuck. But that right there is nothing I would ever say. Because I don't ever direct my cussing at a person. I direct it at a situation, but never at a person.
Okay, but I have to ask a different question. Do you use this language, and does driving ever bring that out of you? Are you even...
What the fuck is that? If you're gonna turn, you turn on your blinker. Look at that asshole. Cutting off. That's a middle finger and a fuck you. Are you kidding me, stupid asshole? Assholes. I count assholes in every drive.
So you don't say it to them, but you will in your car in the privacy of your own space.
Yeah, and not when someone else is in the car with me because maybe they don't want to listen to it.
Thinking of being in a car and being mobile, will you ever go on tour?
In my dreams, Teresa, the twins would come with me. Some of my other favorite YouTube personalities would come with me. We would do a tour once my cookbook is out. You know I have a cookbook coming out, right? Everybody knows. Yes.
Pre-ordered. I'm already pre-ordered.
I would love to get like a musician's tour bus with bunks and a kitchen and a bathroom and a shower and all that. And I would love to just take off because I have wanderlust. Oh, there's so much of this country I haven't seen. I have a huge bucket list. I'm 74 already, and I'm wondering how much of this stuff I'll be able to see. So the answer is I would love to, and visit other YouTubers around the country, but that takes money, and that takes planning, and that takes all that stuff that I don't have.
All right, well, short of a tour, one of the questions that's often asked is, how do we get to meet you in person?
Every now and then, when I'm out somewhere, like happened last week, I was in line to see my friends, the Well-Read Comedy Tour. Oh my God, they're so funny. And actually, I adopted Corey Forrester, and there's a video about that too. And I was in line at the comedy place at the Improv in Irvine, and these ladies recognized me. And then, when I got my bill, the waitress had recognized me, but she'd been very, very, very pleasant all evening and had not outed me in front of the rest of the people. So how do they meet me? I just put up the GrannyPottyMouth website. I just finished it, and on there is a place to sign up for the mailing list.
There you go.
And in the mailing list, I ask for your first and last name and your email address and your city, state, zip. I don't want your home address, because if I'm gonna go somewhere to a conference, if the book people are gonna send me somewhere, well, I can write to people and give them an email notice. I'm going to be near where you are. Come out and see me.
Well, speaking of that, the idea that people can come to see you, you will be on a book tour, but how can people, if they don't get a chance to see you, how can they get an autographed copy of your cookbook?
They can't get an autographed copy of the cookbook, but this is called a book plate, and they're specially designed by the publisher just for me, and I'm going to sign them with my quirky little signature, and you can paste it, or not paste it, but like peel back a sticker, and you can put it in your book, and it says that it was signed by me.
Very nice. Now, there are things you don't like to talk about. You're very open. You are an open book. Besides being an open cookbook come this fall, you have some things you won't talk about. So how come you don't talk about?
Well, you know what? We might be out of time for this video, so maybe we could save that for the next video. Q&A number 2. Can you hold on to that question?
I can hold on to that question.
What do you want to end with then? What do you want to end with?
I think one of the things I'd like to know, since we talked about your traveling and road trips, what has been your favorite trip this year?
My favorite trip this year? Oh, without a doubt. I went back to Massachusetts for about 5 days. I went to visit the publisher. I got to go to a Red Sox game with my niece, but I got to spend almost 4 days with my brother. And we're both grown adults. He's just a year younger than I am. We're Irish twins. But we never get to spend time together alone, without anybody else around. And that was the best part. Well, plus we went and ate all the things of our childhood, and I just sort of, gorged myself on that amazing food. Pretty much anywhere I go is a favorite trip because I'm somewhere.
Right, well, these have been good questions. I have some really hard-hitting ones. I can't wait for interview number 2.
Interview number 2. Well, anyway, before we get to interview number 2, big thank you to all my Patreon grandkids. You know how much I love you. If you did not support me, I would not be able to do this. And Tiny Sponsor is the company that's creator focused. It's the only one I've been able to find that is creator focused. And because they like my videos so much and they like me so much, and they like the work that the twins do, that's RKVC, and you should be following them. Tiny Sponsor has funded the editing of my videos. And if you're a creator and you think you should be working with a brand, then connect with Tiny Sponsor. If you're a brand and you're looking for smaller creators, someone who can make a really big impact with their own fans, then you should be connecting with Tiny Sponsor and finding other creators like me. 1, 2, 3. Mwah! Granny loves you, and I bet Teresa does too.
People say I cuss too